All my life, hundreds of thousands of voices flooded my head. We lived to please each other, to do what our queen asked of us. But at times, the voices were just too much. With cheers of happiness, cries of sorrow, from the first cries of life to the last gasps of death, no matter what, you could hear everything from inside our hive. I begged our queen for a bit of respite, and in return, she gave me what I thought to be a blessing. My job was simple: attract as many beings from the cosmos to our little world of Vacacarro as a means for our hive to grow. A force field was created as a means to keep my patron's vitals stable. The added bonus? As long as I stayed in my new home, the voices stayed away. It was exactly what I needed. The only question was how to make it so people would come. The idea came from a companion of mine. Everyone loves the circus, no matter the galaxy. So that's what I decided to try. It took some time, and with the assistance of those in the hive, soon my view was full of this grand design. Striped fabric of pinks and purples, stretched over poles and held together by rope. A wooden watchtower which not only held the force field's power supply, but also had a simple platform to look at the beautiful sky above, with a beacon on top to attract patrons. Rows of soft velvet seats for anyone to come in and relax. A place where I could finally call home and have some peace away from all those who awaited to rush into my head past that blasted blue force field. There were times where I hated the thing. There still are, in fact. It almost feels like a jail to keep me here, performing my duties as the so-called ringleader of this place, that I had no name of other than circus for years. To step out of that force field, to step out of what became my home, was almost unbearable. The thought of having to deal with everyone in my head at once was something I absolutely detest, something I thought I would never want again. Funny how things change once the choice is taken from you. You see, you never know how much you'll miss the noise until it's gone. We knew it was coming, I think. From what I had heard from the few people who came to visit, a meteor was coming into our orbit. Nothing to worry about. Something that would just burn up in our stratosphere. At worst, it could land somewhere and cause a bit of damage. Nothing major. Nothing deadly. Nothing so catastrophic that the hive had to worry, had to hide. It's not like it would stay the same size and try to crash into our world so hard the only thing left was another asteroid with a simple force field on top. Except that is exactly what happened. And due to that, I'm alone. No more Vacacarro. No more hive. No more voices. The only thing I have left is my home. One I can never leave now. I never stop moving, and I intend to keep it that way. I don't want my home to cause pain like the asteroid that forced me into this did. So I make sure it stays on a path that does not interfere with other planets. I don't know how long I've been like this, but recently I realized the beacon still reached people. I was terrified to try turning it on, but I did. I may be the only one who's here to entertain the starlings that come, but they have. You have. You're here. And you're filling my home, my head with voices again. So now I can rest a little easier, knowing that the Starlit Circus will help rebuild my hive. Even if you, my dear starlings, can't hear my thoughts. But don't worry. This time, I'll be making sure you can never leave me again.